Hey, folks. Okay, right. Is everything working? I think it is. I need to turn this brightness down because I look like a sheet. Oh no, it's the light back there. Right, I need to get some music because otherwise the silence is deafening. Let's have to look around this thing that's in the way of my screen. Oh. Wrong audio input. Greetings. It is far too bright. I'm gonna go close those curtains. Hang on. Give me just a second. I'm going to go close those curtains. There we go. Right. So. Well, that's set on the wrong side. Oh. Ignore my hair. I'm trying to faff around with it, and it is getting in the way. Oh. Fuck's sake. Oh, there we go. Yes, yeah, definitely Instagram lighting. Totally. Oh, God, my hair is... Oh, God. Right. Oh, God, now it's fucking... Oh, Christ. Trying to just... There we go. Right, that'll do. Whatever. Who cares? This is up too high. I should really, check these things before I actually start. I'm like happy with my hair as it is. It needs a thinning, badly, but I think I said this the other week, but the one barber I've been going to since I had hair to cut, so since I was 2, has closed and retired as of a few months ago. So I don't have a barber's to go to anymore, and quite frankly, I don't trust some random fucker to cut my hair, so I guess I just never having a haircut. Realistically, I'm gonna have to go get it cut at some point, but okay, no, that's not as hot as I thought it was gonna be. But yes, the same. My plan for today is to make a Fey-Touched Sorcerer, and I'm going to include sort of the research process that goes into this, because there's going to be a fair bit of it, because there's a lot of Fey-themed subclasses that already exist within the context of the game. To my memory, there is 3. There is one for Druid, one for Warlock, and one for Ranger. And I'm going to look at all of them and see what all of them do, and then find out what bits I want to mix. Oh yeah, Bard has one as well. Yes, Glamour is Fey flavored, but I don't think it's specifically Fey. It's Fey flavored, but it's not tied by design to the Fey stuff. I don't think. I may be wrong. To be fair, the ability names may immediately tell me that is just incorrect. So let's actually look and find out. I do like College of Glamour. College of Glamour is very good. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, the flavor text is to do with the Feywild quite a bit, but the rest of it is very much not fixed there, which is good. But that's still a place to look. Druid has dreams. Hang on, there's probably an easier way to do this. There we go, let's use Wikidot, that'll do. Circle of Dreams, 5e Fey Wanderer, so we've got 4 subclasses to read, and the Archfey Warlock, which I have updated a fair bit on stream. Greetings. Well, welcome in. Oh. Okay, right. So. Now, let me just go find the, what is... Oh, I left it at the back. Oh, thank you very much for the subject.
Dab.
Okay, that was good. That was good. I need to move this down here so it doesn't get in the way of alerts and the sort. So, yes, thank you very much for the sub. So yeah, this little. Yeah, I'm surprised Katie didn't notice it immediately, but yeah, no, I had a shave today. I'm pretty sure you at least have never seen me clean shaven before. In fact, I don't think either of you have. Yeah, I'm just trying it. I'm not super happy with it. It looks a lot better in this lighting than it does like me looking in the mirror. But you know, I was never gonna find out if I liked it or not if I didn't get around to actually just fucking doing it. And realistically, you know, it grows back. Either way. Okay. So, I'm probably going to skim over a College of Glamour, because College of Glamour is very much, like, charm, pretty, like, that's literally what Glamour Bard is. Like, Glamour is all, like, charm, and look at me and how good looking I am. Dreams, however, is very, very Fey themed. Yeah, Circle of Dreams has a pool of healing, which is interesting. Not specifically something I'd want to like carry across. I'm just gonna tuck my hair back this way. I don't think that's particularly Sorcerer, because we have Divine Soul. If you want to be a sorcerer that heals people, you play Divine Soul. Oh, hang on, it's Chatbox should probably be down here, you know? That would make notably more sense. I can change, yeah, I can just increase the height as well to like 800 or whatever. Just don't mind me faffing around with my, Oh, no, I made it too big. I made it too big. Yeah, I'd say some charm stuff might be okay, but I don't want to like lean super heavily into it. Okay, where is that? 7. Let's just knock it back down to 750. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just fucking around with my layout because I don't think I've Oh yeah, I was gonna say, and thanks for that, Kitty. I was gonna do that earlier on. I wouldn't go that far, but I feel like that's a bit of a biased source, given that I am like you've had I think 4 people GM for you. Oh god, yeah, I forgot that was even a thing. I remember you oh, I can't remember. Was it? It was either. See, I remember somebody. It was either you or Louis that reminded me of that. A while ago, and I was like, it just completely just gone from my memory entirely when it was mentioned, and I think it must have been you. That much it probably was. Easiest way to share a grid when you don't know what Roll20 is. Bearing in mind this is in 2013, so maybe Roll20 didn't exist then. Let's find out. When was Roll20 released? I think it's probably what I'm looking for. No, 2012. It's been around. It's been around for like 9 years, huh? But the art that you can see over here is courtesy of KeyW. I believe that is how you pronounce the name. Yeah, this is a part of Dritz's travelogue of everything I'm making with Mindsnot in chat, and this is one of the subclasses going to be in it. It's very. I'm working on like 6 subclasses, and I think other people are doing all manner of things from like classes to their own subclasses, magic items, all that kind of stuff. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in it. To my understanding, there are multiple ways to pronounce it, and Dritzt or Drist, either one of those is fine. I don't know about your pronunciation, but ultimately, it doesn't matter. Dritz isn't real. He can't complain that we're pronouncing his name wrong, and his name is also nonsense. So, But either way, so the kind of things that we're probably looking for, we're looking for Fey things, probably looking for natural themes, charms, illusions, summoning, question mark. Yeah, there's no summoner-based sorcerer, and ultimately they should, and even if not, let me check the sorcerer subclasses actually. Which ones get, which ones? I swear there's some of them get free spells, but I'm not sure which ones, and if any of them actually get any. Clockwork Soul gets free spells. Aberrant Mind gets free spells. Yeah, realistically, sorcerers should get free spells, because they barely get any spells. That's one of the various things that makes Sorcerer just kind of wizard but worse, is limited number of spells, no free spells from their subclass, and just generally all of their subclasses being kind of trash. Aberrant Mind and Clockwork Soul are kind of are very good. Divine Soul is very good as well. Storm and Shadow are just kind of eh. And yeah, Draconic and Wild Magic Wild Magic is terrible, and Draconic is alright. Like Draconic is like aggressively usable. So first things first, 100%. We're gonna go with Fey spells. Is that how they? Or just call it Fey magic. There we go. Oh, that's something I want to do. Let's turn the columns on because I like the columns. Now, the Clockwork Soul and Aberrant Mind subclasses do get something interesting in that they... Yeah, I'm going to put this in, actually, because this is cool. An enchantment or an illusion spell. So, yeah, So if you don't like the spells you get for free, you can just pick different ones instead. You can literally just pick different spells, and that's honestly really fucking cool. I actually really like that. There is functionally like no other there's no other instance of this ability outside of the 2 Tasha subclasses for Sorcerer. And it's actually really interesting, and again broadens the Sorcerer spell list from being kind of shit to being legitimately quite good. And if you get because everyone's looked at the spells they get for free from their cleric domain and looked at one of them and gone, that's fucking terrible, why would I ever want this? I don't want it, can I just not put it on my character sheet? I can't think of any specific examples, but there's 100% plenty of them. Why I don't want this spell, this is not in flavor, this sucks, I hate this. But we can go Fey spells. Let's get a table in here. Sorcerer level spells. 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th. So shrink that over there. Do that. The lady's big tail is kind of in the way, but it's not so bad. Hang on, there we go. I can sort of angle it so she's not in the way. Right, that art is really nice though. I went and looked at the artist who did it, just so I could probably give credit on the stream. This is stock art that we've bought for Dritz's, but so we've got the rights to use and all that. But I went and I recognize a lot of this person's art. It's really good. It's really good. Hey, I'll slap their art station in because at least I can bloody do. If I can. Key Weatherton. That's the name. There you go. Oh, okay. So I should keep track of that server more, and I really just don't. I'm not one for engaging in public discourse as much as I would like to. I just kind of just don't think about it, and then just don't. I should really keep more of an eye on that server. I scrolled through our art station. There was a lot of art in there that I recognise, or a decent bit of it anyway. There was one piece in particular I know I had saved as a piece of reference art for a character I was going to play. I think. Oh yeah, there it is. So there's a decent bit of this I recognise as well, having seen elsewhere. It's very nice. Okay, spell-wise, I feel like the obvious first step is Charm Person. That's pretty obvious there, right? From there, though, I kind of want to... Let's go to spells. I'm not necessarily going to finish this today. Normally, I aim to do a first draft in a single stream, but that might not happen. I'll say I have about an hour and a half before I need to go to a D&D game, and I will need to break within the next hour to go eat, because that's a thing that I do sometimes. As crazy as it might sound, food is occasionally required. Because, it just happened to be like that sometimes, Where are the fucking schools? I'm trying to sort my school in this list. I can't bloody find. Oh, there we go. Enchantment and illusion spells at first level. What do we got? Oh, I need to turn off Akink and Wild Mount. Animal Friendship. Not a good spell, but in flavor. Disguise Self. Realistically, that's. There is also Sleep. That's something to look at as well. Is the Archfey expanded spell list for Warlock. They get a lot of spells that would be appropriate. They get actually no, Charm Person, Fairy Fire. Let's not force them down the charm route. Let's give them Fairy Fire. Fairy Fire. And let's go Disguise Self. Because Disguise Self is not necessarily like a sneaky spell. There's a lot of like utility you can get out of Disguise Self. Mainly about just like hiding your appearance for normal reasons. Like, certainly, you know, this lady in this art over here is very extra, very, you know, you see this lady, you're like, I'm gonna remember this person if I see her again. And in certain situations, you might not necessarily really want that. So, you know, that's Disguise Self. A lot of Fey creatures are shape changes, and thus makes sense. Alternatively, there is giving them Alter Self, but I think Disguise Self is generally more within flavor. There are a lot of Fey shape changes. At least I think there are, anyway. Actually, no, I think all of them just do, like, proper, like, magical, illusory disguises. Not that Alter Self isn't magical, whatever. Right, second level, Misty Step is must-have. Like, Misty Step is probably one of the best spells in the game, and also it's flavorful, and thus we are pretty much obligated to give it to them, because it would be obscene if we didn't. Enthrall is very in flavor, but also is A, trying to force them down the charm route, which I kind of want to avoid, and B, Enthrall is garbage, so we're not going to do that. Suggestion, again, kind of forcing them down a route I don't necessarily want to do. It's looking like druid spells. That might be, because I kind of want to go for more of like a natural kind of theme. The Feywild is, you know, it's half of it is Fey, half of it is wild, and I kind of want to focus a little bit more on the wild side. Because I kind of want to hit two birds with one stone here by making a Fey-themed sorcerer and a nature-themed sorcerer, neither of which are a thing, as it stands in 5th edition. Not officially or in UA either, which is very surprising, especially for the Fey thing. Yeah, I was saying. Second level. Let's look at second level druid spells. What are we looking at here? This music is also a little loud. Turn down just a little bit. I'm not adverse to Healing Spirit. Healing Spirit could be a very interesting one to see. Not 100% on that, but I think that could be really interesting. There is also Moonbeam, which I wouldn't say is a good spell. I wouldn't say Moonbeam is bad either, but I wouldn't say Moonbeam is particularly good. Summon Beast. Summon Beast is A, a very good spell, and B, I think quite in flavor. So I think we might... what level is Summon Fey? Summon Fey. I mean, I'm just going to put that in there right now. Like, summon Fey, 100%. Like, why would they not get that? That seems obscene that they wouldn't. What third level spells? I'm going to say Plant Growth and Summon Fey. Oh, shit. Misty Step. So looking at second level spells again. Tasha's Mind Whip. And greetings. Moonbeam is cool. I'd say it's going pretty good so far. We're just sorting out like an Aberrant Mind sort of spell list. Yeah, I think Moonbeam moving it as an action kind of feels like a cop out, but nice. Joe, power level on Summon Fey. Is it one of the bad summon spells, or is it one of the good ones? I know Beast is like the good one, to my understanding, but I don't actually know. Oh. I might skim over second level for now, because I'm not really feeling anything like super... I'll like put Moonbeam in as like a maybe. I'm gonna put that in red text just to like get across that it may well change. Oh right. See, I thought Summon Beast was the good one, but right, let's look at 4th level spells. What does Warlock get? Warlock gets Dominate Beast and Greater Invisibility. I feel like we don't really need to give them Greater Invisibility, because the reason Warlocks get it is because it's not on their spell list. That's like the main, like, because Archfey in the PHP is pretty garbage, the main reason people take it is for Greater Invisibility. And even now, that's completely unnecessary because Shadow of Moil exists, which has a very similar effect and is about on par in power. Has an effect that is arguably better than Greater Invisibility. So we're gonna skim over that. I think looking more Archfey. Archfey get Dominate Beast and Dominate Person. We're gonna skim over those, but they do get Seeming, which I think I do want to give them because that's cool. Right, it's like 4th level spells. Hallucinatory Terrain. That's an interesting one. I think yeah, Hallucinatory Terrain is very in flavor for them. I'm a fan. I like Hallucinatory Terrain. That's cool. Looking at 4th level Druid spells, Freedom of Movement feels very in flavor. As does Polymorph. I'm gonna go with we're gonna go with the former. I'm gonna go with Freedom of Movement because I have been struck with an idea. Now we need one more 5th level spell, and then I think that's that. What does Ranger get? Ranger gets Mislead. Fey Wanderer even gets Mislead, which I don't think is particularly fantastic. I don't think it's not a bad spell, but I don't think it's particularly... The problem with Mislead is that, I think Joe was the one that explained this to me, as it tends to be with these sorts of things, as Joe was the one that explained it to me, is that Mislead doesn't work in the way that you want it to, because you turn invisible and make a bunch of clones, but everybody can still see all of the clones and also you, because being invisible doesn't mean you're hidden by default. You cannot be seen, no one can see you, but they can still hear you, so if you move or make any sound at all, they immediately know where you are. So unless your DM rules it that if you stand still like a complete statue that they can't see you, then it kind of just doesn't really work. Okay, yeah. It's not an active detriment to give Summon Fey to them. Then again, if they don't like Summon Fey, they can just fucking change it. They can just fucking change it if they want. Like, some people might not see the value in Fairy Fire and may swap it out for, like, I don't know, something, maybe, I don't know. An illusion or enchantment spell that sorcerers, warlocks, or wizards get, which is super fucking good. Right. We need a 5th level spell. There's creation, dominate person, dream. Ooh. Now, dream is kind of a weird spell. Mainly because it is kind of... Its only real use is that it's... You can just nuke somebody with dream every single day so that they can't sleep. Indeed. So, welcome in, welcome in. This is the most amount of viewers I've had in quite some time, actually, but then again, it's because I haven't done any D&D stuff in a while, and that tends to be the most drawing thing I do by some margin at that. But, yeah, I'll say let us head over to druid spells of this sort of level. Yeah, I'll say, no, it's a part of Dritz's travelogue of everything. It's some very, very nice stock art. Druid 5th level spells. Awaken, that's a fun one. Not necessarily very good, but it is fun. Or not necessarily very useful, I think is probably more. Ooh, commune with nature. That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, actually, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do commune. We're going to get commune with nature. It's a little niche, but... And honestly, I think I'm going to stick with Moonbeam over here. So that covers that. That is our initial first level ability. Yeah, I'll say it is very nice. I'll say, yeah. So there's a fair number of people in here who have never seen me clean shave before, which is quite funny. But I was saying before that this lighting here makes it look a hell of a lot better than it actually looks. Because color looks a bit like shit. Not really a fan of it, but you know, hair grows back, so I don't really care. I'd say, Joe, you definitely have, but it would have been so many years ago that you wouldn't even have a frame of reference. I'd say, yeah, no, like, for some people, say it works better for some people, and what doesn't, you know. And I'm gonna fuck around with it and make a decision on what I actually want to do at some stage. But as of right now, it doesn't really matter. Tried it, haven't really formed much of an opinion on it yet. Not 100% on it. Whatever, like, yeah. Either way, that's something I want to do. Paragraph. Right. So we need a first level feature. Now, what does Fey do? Fey things do illusion. They do charm, which we're trying to avoid, so we're going to nix that. So they do illusion. They do transport, and they do nature stuff. There we go. There, 3. That was sort of holding it at a weird angle, so I didn't really look like I was holding any fingers up at all. So I think I have an idea of like some kind of like very similar to Transmutation Wizard, where they get like a free polymorph. That's probably going to be something that they can do probably from like 10th, say, maybe. So we need a. Oh, hang on, does sorcerers get anything 10th? Because I don't think they do. I think they go 3. I think they go 1, 6, 14, 18, or something stupid like that. Yeah, they do. I really hate that scaling. I really hate uneven scaling on subclasses. So 1st, 6th, 14th, 18th. Oh, shit. So I'm thinking 14th is probably going to be polymorph into beasts and Fey. first level, I'm thinking like some kind of like illusory, like plant-like ability. Ooh, I know, I know exactly what we're doing. We're making Ivan is what we're doing. Ivan, not Ivan, like just some guy named Ivan. Okay. First level feature is wild growth. Beginning at first level, you can conjure up the wild bursts of natural growth. So, for anybody who has played a bit of the old legends in their league, so to speak, there is a character who can make brush. I think the ability is literally called Brush Maker. It's called Ivan. And to my memory, he's pretty bad, but like balance-wise. But Brushmaker is really interesting, and I think we can sort of represent that in a fairly interesting capacity within the context of this. Yeah, Ivan does sound like he's on drugs all the time, and honestly, you know, I feel like probably a Fey Sorcerer is probably the most drug-addled of all the sorcerers, except maybe Wild Magic. I feel like Wild Magic, you become a Wild Magic Sorcerer by doing, you know, a very specific number of tabs of acid at once, and that's what gives you your magic powers. Instead of you just dying. It's probably a 50-50 on which is which. But either way, as a bonus action on your turn, you may point to a space on the ground that you can see within range. Bursting from the ground is a you can point to 3 adjacent spaces on the ground that you can see within range. In the chosen spaces. No, I'm thinking more kind of free, heavily obscuring all your friends. Bursting from the ground in the chosen spaces are I'm trying to think how to word this. Tall brush. It fills a 5-foot cube. Each affected space is heavily obscured. Now, I'm trying to think of like the foliage created. Oh, hallucinatory terrain is good fun. You can do some nonsense. You can do some fun nonsense with it. There is a fair amount of nonsense you can do with hallucinatory terrain. It's good stuff. Each 5-foot cube of foliage created has AC 10 hit points equal to your charisma modifier plus twice your sorcerer level. Immunity to psychic damage, because you can poison flowers, like, you know, that makes sense. That seems fair. Cloud Kill should burn through all your foliage and stuff. I'm not gonna make it vulnerable to fire, just because, like, that seems fair. Immunity to psychic damage. You know what, actually? Is immune to all damage. Protected by... Protected... What is it protected by? I'm trying to think of, like, a synonym for... enigmatic. I guess we just use enigmatic, huh? Oh, yeah, I like that more, actually. Yeah, Whimsical Fey Magic. Put a Dispel Magic spell, or... Oh, shit, I just opened a new document by accident, whoops. Or... an area of anti-magic. But a Dispel Magic spell and, destroys all created foliage in a 10-foot cube or a 10-foot radius around the targeted. In a 10-foot radius and an area of anti-magic suppresses the foliage. There we go. The chosen creatures can take the hide action as a bonus action as long as they are stood completely within the foliage. A creature hidden in this way is invisible. Actually, no, I don't think that really, like, that doesn't really add anything. I kind of like this, actually, yeah. I kind of like this. It looks good. I think as initial draft it's a little messy, but I think it's conceptually fairly interesting. The foliage lasts for 10 minutes, after which it shrinks back down into the earth, returning to the Feywild. Becoming normal foliage, normal size, non-magical foliage. Hmm. You may use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, regaining all expended uses whenever you complete. Yep. So you leave the plants behind and like growing out of the stone. They will die because obviously they're just, you know, in stone. There's no nutrients to be gained there, but you certainly like temporarily kind of messed up their interior decor by filling it with flowers. So yeah, that's fun. So I like this. I think this is kind of neat. I think the being able to just heavily obscure all your friends is really good. Especially because it's a bonus action. It basically means as long as you have a use of this ability, you have permanent disengage. Now, something else I was going to do, the chosen creatures can hide as motion as long as completely within foliage, and treat the area as if it were not heavily obscured. There we go. So they can see through it, and everything else can't. I think actually what I might do is for each creature you did not choose, the foliage heavily obscures the spaces it occupies. There we go. So you stand in the zone and you can see through it, but all your buddies can't. So first of all, it's free advantage. It's very good. Second, that might be a little on the powerful side, and maybe we could sort of relegate it, pull it back to like 6th level or whatever. But even without the free advantage bit, it is they can't see you, so they can't target you with most spells, or any targeted spells. Obviously, they can still drop a fireball on your head, and you're still not going to have a great time. But the foliage does give you, it does make you heavily obscured. Gives you basically disengage without even having to take an action. You can hide in the foliage as well, which is really good. Because you're obviously heavily obscured, which means nobody can see you, and you're hiding yourself based off of sound, which, you know, is quite good. But yeah, I'd say this is a winner so far. I'm liking this. Either way, I am going to take a break here because I need to go eat food, because that's a thing that some people do sometimes. So I'm going to go do specifically that and go eat food. I will be back in about 10 minutes or so, and then I'll be around for another sort of 40 to 50 minutes to sort of start marking down the other abilities. 6th level is probably going to be cover ? 18th probably turn into a Fey, and so or like physical Fey transformation in some Fey capacity. But either way, I'll be back in just a second, or in a couple of minutes. If you need to go somewhere, you know, do. Head off. Feel free to put something in chat if you are. If not, that's fine. I'll see. I would assume the majority of you in about 10 minutes or so. See ya. Greetings. It's a me. I'm gonna untie my hair. I've completed my foodstuffs. It was pretty reasonable. Ugh. Just fold my hair over a bit. Oh. Oh, I need to clear my throat. Oh. Okay, so let's get on back to the task at hand. The twin courts. From any source outside of this space. Okay, that's very simple, but I do kind of like it. I think it's kind of neat. Ugh. Oh, I'll clear my throat. Additionally, until the start of your next turn, or until you make an attack or cast a spell. Oh, whoops. You become invisible to... Okay, yeah, that's probably really strong, but I kind of like it. I think it's really cool. Like, ultimately, if you're stood within your foliage anyway, you have you're heavily obscured, so they can't see you. But it does allow you to maneuver yourself more efficiently inside your foliage. Oh. Oh gosh, got a horrible twinge back here. Ugh. It's muscle contraction or something. Okay, right. So by 18th level, you can just cover 6 squares with this foliage. You really screw over casters with this, which is cool. It's something that none of the other classes do. It's just like point and click, heavily obscured, there you go. And selective heavily obscured as well. Usually heavily obscured and just darkness and stuff is neutral and fucks over, it ends up just like not doing anything because your allies can't see them and they can't see you, so it goes neutral. So fairy shapes. At 14th level, you can take on the forms of the creatures that walk the wild realm. Now I need to go read the transmutation ability and make sure I don't make a version that's just better. Transmutation wizard. You can cast Polymorph once per short or long rest, but you have to turn into a little beast. Realistically, Shape Changer is for, like, out of combat stuff. Maybe as an action on your turn, you into a beast or fey creature. Yeah, sure, I'll say. Thank you very much for stopping by. To a beast or fey of challenge rating. To a beast or fey of challenge rating 5 or lower. If the creature you transform into can normally cast spells, you cannot cast those in that form. Sure thing, I say. Color me intrigued. Sure thing, yeah. Who's the artist? I say, is it DireQuest or did you get somebody else? I say, I feel like I've heard the name before. I just saw it. That's pretty good. Hang on. Oh, I literally just copied the fucking Discord link. Whoops. Oh, that is okay. Right. Hang on. Let's. Here we go. Oh, it's I like this. This is good. They missed out the goggles, but otherwise, I like this a lot. This is really cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I like this. I say they've missed out the goggles, so I'd say ask them to put those on. But otherwise, this is really good. I really like this. I'll take this off here for now. But yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I'm trying to think what kind of. I need to check something actually. Where's Satyr? No, Satyr. Maybe one of the centaurs has it. Now, this is just a flavor thing here, and I also really love the sort of the mechanical depth of having multiple creature types. Yes, Fairy Shapes is modelled after that, and it is better. But it's better because wizards can do it once per short or long rest. This will be once per long rest. I haven't written that down yet. And you get it 14th instead of the 10th. So it gives you access to a lot of like tricksy fey creatures, namely. That is certainly the primary thing for it. Yeah, so this can be used for combat, but generally it's like I want to turn into, you know, like a boggle so I can teleport everywhere for this one specific thing that I want to do. Or I'm trying to think of like other good examples of things to turn into, but like with fake creatures are not a lot of options. Where is it? Caps. Let's see. 5, right. Let's turn off Theros and Ravnica as well. Gives you access to a couple of the hags. Yeah, it gives you a lot of teleporty dudes. Gives you dryads as well, which certainly have some use. A lot of them also give you magic resistance as well, which is situationally very, very good. Oh, okay. So yeah, on the subject of artists, I say you and AJ should probably get in touch at some stage, because I imagine there'll probably be some interesting things that can be done. She is here right now. I believe she may have literally just left, but she is here right now. Okay. Okay, I can close that. So 18th level feature. I'm thinking some kind of on. I'm thinking like an 18th level feature. I'm thinking like some kind of ongoing passive effect that you have. Something I did miss as well, actually. You should probably have already gotten Fey Ancestry. Those are always fun, but I'm kind of like... But given that you can already turn into a Fey creature, I'm kind of thinking like ongoing passive stuff. Yeah, no problem. Ow. Just caught myself with a like mildly sharp edge. Not like, you know, skin laceration edge, but just kind of like a little nip. Oh. You know, actually, hang on. Additionally, oh fuck. Additionally, in very big text. Why the fuck is it doing that? Let me just go get Fey Ancestry, because if you don't already have it, it should, you know, this subclass should probably give it to you. Supreme... You have taken the power, you have assumed the powers of a supremely powerful Fey being. You gain immunity to the charmed condition. Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. not sure if sublimity is the right word here. No, it works, it works. I have an idea. Okay, right. I have an idea. Well, that's something. Hang on. There we go. Yeah. By the Mirage Arcane spell for 1 hour. Or is affected as per the Mirage Arcane spell for 1 hour. Okay, right. So basically, Mirage Arcane is hallucinatory terrain on steroids. The things you create are tactile, like they are tangible things that you can feel. Like you can turn the ground into difficult terrain, and True Sight doesn't stop it either. You can create structures as well, so like, you can just create like a stone cube, just around. You can literally just make a 30-foot dome stone cube if you want. It's so yeah, you can do some shenanigans with this. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is cool. Something I do also want to do is put additionally. And let me just check where I've like put this text in before. Give me a second. Yeah, sure. I'll sort that out after the stream. I just need to go check some wording on something. Given that they get an effect that emulates it, they should probably get the actual spell as well. Noble Genie, right, there we go. Seems only fair that if you can emulate the spell's effect, you should be able to actually learn the spell too if you want. Especially given that it's like a 7th level spell. Yeah, no, I think that works. I think that goes through. Obviously, it needs some flavor text, but like, you know, I can write that flavor text probably within 20 minutes or so. So, you know, who cares? Doesn't really matter. As long as the flavor text is like okay, like it really doesn't matter. Most people don't even bother reading it. People are more interested in what, you know, like people don't pick Grey Old One not because they don't like the flavor. People love the flavor of Grey Old One, but the abilities are just garbage, so nobody picks it, except people who don't know any better. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people who would pick it despite it being awful, but like, you know, generally speaking, people aren't going to. There are plenty of people who do not give a shit about anything of the sort. But even then, either way, I'm very happy with how this has turned out. They have a lot of pretty neat abilities. They have like a mechanic which scales and at 6th level gets much better. It doesn't really get any better from there, but that's fine. Like that's not the end of the world. Fairy shapes is good fun. There is the alternative to fairy shapes, is doing the draconic sorcerer thing and giving them fairy wings, which, whilst less interesting, is more generally useful. Just, you know, having a fly speed is good, believe it or not. So I may red text this ability and I may change it to just like having fairy wings. I mean, it's predictable, but like this ability is just kind of like, I'm not really super sold on this, and I think unless I come up with like a way to change this, I may just like nix it and go for fairy wings instead, like fairy wings and some kind of minor alteration to wild growth. But either way, like regardless, I think this is a very neat little package, and it is very different to all of the other Fey subclasses, which either care about yeah, sure. So thanks for stopping by. See it. But yeah, I say the now I've still got probably about 10 minutes before I need to go, so I'll probably just sit and chat for a bit. Yeah, I'll probably switch to. Damn, that is I always forget how potato quality my webcam is. Yeah, sure. So go ahead. I think having do the Deceiver would probably be pretty interesting, given that we have the Fey-Touched Saboteur is covered. Still waiting on Barbarian ideas. and yeah, I think the Deceiver would be it has a very specific kind of flavor. I'll be able to talk to her about it and get like some references and the like down. But yeah, same. Yeah, once all like everything is all sorted. Oh, there is a bug in here. There's several, in fact. Well, I say several. I think there's 2, but it's fine. Whatever. Bug. Yeah, say the I'm not sure if Gilly is still here, but I should be doing things with him on Wednesday. There was a bit of a scheduling conflict that I realised during the break whilst he was talking about it, but it shouldn't be too significant. Like I'm just like starting. It would just be starting a bit earlier. I say no. I tend to just like throw nonsense at the wall and just kind of run with it. I'm very Oh, okay. I'll say all hopefully thanks for stopping by. Hopefully speak to you on Wednesday for some Risk of Rain stuff. Should be good. I say I've done I think what was that? What was I going to say? I've done like a few subclasses on stream before. I think I've made like a Sorcerer subclass, which I did consider because I wasn't like 100% on doing Fey-Touched. I have a Paradox Sorcerer that I was sitting on. There's also Lost Memories, which I've done as well, which is a fun one. That's kind of Aberrant Mind before Aberrant Mind was a thing, and less focused on like aberrations specifically. It's like some incredibly powerful entity just went completely insane, and you gained a fragment of like its memories or what have you. Lost Memories is good fun. I don't think I made that one on stream though. Paradox I definitely did though. Paradox is good fun. You get to time travel at like 18th level, which is great. I can't remember what else have I even made on stream. I don't actually remember. I'll have to have a look through my VODs. Give me a second. I'm gonna have a look. I'll say, yeah, no, I should imagine I probably will. Because I've been struggling for ideas on D&D stuff to stream for a while, anyways. And it just makes sense. But I'm still working with stuff at the moment. I haven't got one for that yet, but I'm still toying with ideas. Barbarian is very much like the stuff that's in the PHB is very all-encompassing, because Barbarian is it's not a limited design space by any means, but it certainly is a limited flavor space, because they're all just like he who big look at me, big guy with big hammer, so on and so forth. I've done some. Yeah, so hopefully there'll be some interesting bits and pieces. Oh yeah, I've reworked Purple Dragon Knight on. I think that was literally the second stream I ever did. I made a Warlock patron. I made some new mechanics for Barbarian as a whole. There's Paradox Sorcerer. I remastered Fiend and Grey Old One. No, Archfey and Grey Old One, because they both suck. And then I just reworked Monk. I forgot I even did that. That was... Yeah, I'll say it was more like it would have been like adding more mounted combat into the game is fun, and less so of it being like an actually like interesting design space. Or Vigilante Rogue was something I did on stream a few months ago. Oh, that shouldn't be there. That's an error. I reworked Paladin. That was a fun one. So, I really need to sort out the fucking playlists on my VOD's channel, because man, are they just kind of just broken. No, it is large, I think. The crab stats are done. I haven't put them in yet because I still need to write the lore for it. I'll put that on my lengthy to-do list of crab lore. And then from there, I need to look at like the lava creature for that book as well. No, I say no. I've like the Drit stuff is and like Holodanga, they're both reasonably small things. Alchemist obviously took a fair while, but oh yeah, I'm starting the formatting for that tonight, by the way. Yeah, say the lost my bloody train of thought. But yeah, the my plan, at least for my biggest time sink at the moment, is the creative process behind my Ravenloft book that I'm writing. That is like a whole thing that I want to try and get finished over the course of the next couple of months and release in like July at the latest. And it is big. I've written like less than a fifth of it at the moment, and it's already like 5,000 words. It is insane. It's far too big, but I'm very much enjoying myself thus far. It's so much fun to write. But yes, I say on that, I should probably raid somebody, assuming there might actually literally be nobody to raid. Give me a minute. Never mind, I will not raid anybody because there is nobody to raid. I'm going to sign off now anyway, because I have a game to go to in about 10 minutes, and I also want to get some more tea, because I want some more tea. But yeah, I'm going to head off now. I will be, on Wednesday, I'll be streaming some Risk of Rain with Gilly, who, at all, schedules allowing, at least. And on Friday, I'll be doing some more Chrono Trigger stuff, I think. But yeah, hope folks have enjoyed themselves. I will most likely do some more subclass stuff next week, probably look at something on Ranger, probably. Not 100% on that, but probably will. Either way, hope folks have enjoyed themselves. I will see you in a couple of days, hopefully. So yeah.